In this lecture, we will learn how to parse XML using Python code. Up at the top of the code, we need to import xml.etree.elementtree. This will give us access to some functions that we can use to parse XML. The next step is to create a variable named root and set it equal to xml.etree.elementtree.fromString and pass in a string with the XML. We will use triple quotes to create a triple quoted string, allowing us to create multi-line strings in Python. We will add the XML heading. Then we will create the root element store. After that will come an item with the category weapon with a power of 50 and a cost of 30. Then we will add a closing tag to signify the end of this item. Next will come an item with the category spell. This item will have a power of 80 and a cost of 100. Then we will add a closing item tag. Finally, we will add a closing store tag. To get the tag for an element, we can use the tag property. For example, let's print out root.tag. When we run the code, you will notice that store was printed, since the root tag of our XML element is store. An attribute for an XML element will come in the form of a dictionary. To get the attribute for our root, we can print out root.attrib. When we run the code, you will notice that an empty dictionary was output. This is because our root element store does not have any attributes. To parse each of the child elements in an XML tree, we can use a for loop. For example, let's type for child in root. For each child, we will print out the child's tag and attribute. When we run the code, you will notice that we have one item with a category of weapon and one item with a category of spell. That is a basic overview of how we can use Python code to parse XML. In the next lecture, we will learn about modifying XML using Python.